Oh my, biological breeding tubes. Looks like someone's been doing genetic experiments. My database categorizes this as deeply illegal, banned science. I'm not surprised. Noah is a fanatic for genetic experimentation. I can't believe we found his base so quickly. There's only one elevator exit, which means the bird-faced man didn't come through here. Besides, I don't sense any wave signals around, so we should be safe. I can't lower my guard. Let's check this place out first. Okay, hold on, we've got a nice little thing to read. Clone technology. The UN has banned clone technology since the 21st century, and during the later part of the new century, human beings have shifted their focus onto research of the technology of genetic rewriting. As genetic diseases appeared, people have been more sensitive and cautious about biomechanical technologies, which led to the temporary suspension of relevant technologies. After the government's brief restart of the organ clone plan, some people found the instability of cell cloning and had increased because of many years of interruption from radioactive rays of electronic products, and cloned organs were produced with an impressive amount of malformation and mutation. A success rate was less than 2% was typical. Several mechanical limb companies launched a joint condemnation at this time, which led to criticism of this technology from all walks of life. In this case, the clone technology was again shelved. However, secret research on this technology among non-governmental entities has never stopped, because clones are not born through a maternal body but in a nutritious liquid. The most prominent character of them is absence of a belly button. Okay. Looks like we missed a law somewhere along the line. All in various stages of decomposition. Oh, I can actually look at them. Body copying is mostly successful and some small defects can be repaired through plastic surgery. However, the development of the prefrontal lobe in the brain is abnormal, thus unable to carry out consciousness transference. Grade defective product. Okay. Oh, so let's just check what they all say. The ocular genes on the other genes are co-transcribed and the internal organs are replaced with tissue cells such as conjunctival lens. E-grade defective product. The tip of the spine is split, which leads to parallel proliferation of the head. It's got two heads. All heads lack brainstem tissues. E-level defective product. I want to see what the other ones say. The blastocyst stage is damaged by fungal radiation. The gene fragments are completely chaotic, and the adult body is completely composed of proliferating cells. F-level defective product. Mesoderm development out of control. Muscle and systemic circulatory system is disordered and proliferated. F-grade defective product. The legs develop into tumor-like tissue. Some internal organs are missing. E-grade defective product. It's a mermaid. There is a significant reversion. The leg tissue is not completely differentiated. The mandible appears to be gill tissue. Alveolar vesicles. E-grade defective product. A trophy below the thoracic cavity, missing internal organs, F-grade defective product. The hand proliferates into whisker-like granulation, adhesion of upper muscular tissue, E-grade defective product. Yeah, you can see they're all like hideously deformed. Right, let's go. A lab? Is this where Noah conducted all his twisted experiments? Oh, the badge is beeping. The badge is making noise again. The signal is very strong this time. This Charles you're looking for should be close by. I hope that old man is okay. Can you sense hallucination interference nearby? No hallucination interference here. However, there are so many complicated electronic devices in the lab. I'm sensing that the wave bands on many of these devices have been encrypted. There must be a lot of secrets here. Secrets, eh? We've lost Noah for the time being, so let's at least figure out what he has been researching these past 13 years. Okay, let's go this way first. A strange device with colourful signal lights on it. This must be equipment for handling cargo. Why was it installed here? Don't touch it yet, there might be a switch somewhere. Okay. Let's check the board. A diagram explaining the relationship between the nanoliquid and the signal projector. Okay, so you put in something in the brain. Put something in the brain, close it down, switch it on, give it the fluid, do something with the signal, shine some light on him. Don't let them get too far from the projector. Okay, so this thing, whatever this is, seems to be powering these things maybe? Oh, so this can power the robots, or it can power this, which then extends the signal. Maybe. Yeah, because that's too far, but they're nearby this. Okay. So the nano liquid, that's the nano liquid which is inside. Okay, right, fine. So the robot's actions are controlled by an external signal. The implanted devices in our brains are both the input mechanism for the nanofluid and the receiver of the external control signals. The signal projector that produces hallucinations must be an enhanced version of these implanted devices. You can receive those hallucination signals, magnify them, and project them. Was it designed for people who don't have implanted devices in their brain like me? Okay, got a new file. Robot puppets. Yes, we missed one there. Okay, so let's just that again. Okay, so nanofluid, signal source, and the implanted device named Spark are connected in a cooperative state. The implanted devices inside the robot's brains are called Sparks by Noah and Dr. Edward. This kind of mysterious device receives the external signal sources and sends them to the electronic brains of the receivers with accurate positioning. However, typical robot brains are equipped with a defensive system which will block out the signals coming from the Spark. In order to unarm the electronic brains, Dr. Edward invented the nanoliquid. When injected with the nanoliquid, the nanorobots inside the liquid will invade a robot's electronic brains and break down the defensive system. After the defenses are down, the Spark can send signal from the source into the electronic brains and thus control the robot's behaviour. Okay. So the blueprint for a consciousness transmission device. This huge machine can be used to interrupt people's brainwave frequency. So I guess if he's, because his organs and his skin was deteriorating, his fleshy body is not going to stand up. So obviously being able to transfer your consciousness into a machine body would solve his problem, and also kind of go along with his creed of fusing the flesh with the machine, I guess. Consciousness transmission device. It seems to be able to interrupt consciousness by enhancing brainwaves. Those devices we saw are only receivers. This machine here is what's really creating the hallucinations. Okay, date of admission, 31st of the 9th, 2127, patient number 2. Preliminary diagnosis: an infection caused by a gunshot wound and severe genetic disease. Details: the patient was originally found in the East District sewers. He was transferred to a sterile incubation pool to maintain his chance of survival. Targeted medicine was used to control symptoms, and the patient himself proposed special medical and chemical theories. Due to these theories, the treatments for Luna and patient 2 were adjusted. Consciousness implantation has become the leading... Okay, nothing else. Patient report that matches Noah's condition. It looks like Doc Edwards saved Noah's life and has been working with Noah ever since. If only he had known what the final result would be. A giant life support device. It wasn't easy transporting such sophisticated equipment here. The whole thing is covered with a heavy metal curtain. That's got to be an important detail. Could Noah be hiding there? Here? His life support device has way too much encryption for me to crack. Can you open the metal curtain? No, the encryption method is quite advanced. I can't do it either. Let's investigate further. Maybe we can find a way to open it. Let's have a look. Okay, research note on nanofluid. Mechanism: invades electronic brains via nanorobot liquid, turns off the independent consciousness program, and at the same time uses the Spark implant to control the behaviours of mechanical bodies. Achievements: currently it is completely possible to control robots injected with nanoliquid. The only drawback is that the efficiency of the nanofluid reduces quickly. Extended control requires continuous injection. Questions: the Spark implant was found in the brain of the robot provided by patient 2. This device has the ability to break through an electronic brain's defences. More functions have been developed in subsequent studies, however the origin of the device remains a mystery, and patient 2 refuses to disclose more information. As I suspected, nanofluid and the implanted devices work in tandem, and Doc Edwards' name for the implant is Spark. Okay, Luna. Preface. The patient began showing symptoms in the 5th year of marriage and was diagnosed with a hereditary genetic disease. During the early stage, chemotherapy suppressed the symptoms, but the effects of the genetic disease on the organs gradually spread. During the middle stage, parts of the patient's organs were replaced with artificial organs, and the patient had to survive inside a sterile life support cabin. With technical support of patient 2, attempts are being made to project Luna's brainwaves into a robot using Spark. Backup, cloning Luna with somatic cells and brainwave transmission into an organic vessel afterward. Luna, the doctor's wife. The experimental subjects in the test tube workshop were for her. The doctor wanted to transfer his wife's consciousness into a new body. Okay, so maybe it wasn't for Noah then. Was the person I met at the clinic before actually a clone cultivated here? Oh, that's possible. No idea what that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colours. Okay, that may be significant later. The operation prompt for the chain console. I should try replicating this pattern. Okay. So, what else have we got? More bodies. Some unknown tissue lacking discernible shape. Immersed in the liquid are organs and tissues growing in conjunction with machinery. Noah's been researching human-machine integration. A glass tube filled with nanoliquid that seems far more active than the fluid from before. Is this an enhanced version? Okay. So I guess if we go here... Oh yes, yes. Okay, so do we? We don't have. We don't have this recorded. So let's have another look. Pink, yellow, orange, green, blue. Pink, yellow, orange, green, blue. Pink, yellow, orange, green, blue. Pink, yellow. Oh, okay, okay. It's not the colours order, it's the position of them. Pink, yellow, orange, green, blue. That was actually a hell of a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. They could have made that so much harder. But I'm okay with that. Building secret passageways so far underground. This is so like Noah, sly and cautious. Let's go. Okay, I can sense the signal again. Charles must be close by. Let's have a look. So... Oh. What? This is Noah's black robe. How come it was left here? Looks like he was badly hurt. The replenishing liquid disappeared here. That guy must be... Let me out, please, anyone. Hear that? Someone's calling for help behind the door. It's Charles. Thank God he's still alive. Are he and Noah both behind that door? I only sense one organic life, but there is indeed another unusual wave. Be careful when you go in there. Okay, let me just hold on just for a second. Is this the elevator? Yes, the replenishing liquid is fresh, so it must be the elevator Noah used to escape. Damn it, he made a shortcut to this secret corridor. And what about the other way? Let's just see what we've got. Huh? These clothes. The delivery guy who gave me the parcel was wearing these. Everything began with that parcel. And there's nothing else there. Okay. Alright, let's go get Charles. There he is. Bastard! Let me out! Edward, think about what you're doing. Charles, thank God you're still alive. Who's there? Haha! Detective Rex, it's you! Wow, my lucky! How did you find this place? Come on, get me out! Okay, well that's... Is this my photo on that board? This information is from back when I first returned to Starlight City after my mechanization was completely stabilized. Thanks to Abel's sacrifice at the Apocalypse Garden incident, I wouldn't even be alive today, as Noah had been studying me all this time. What the? Noah refers to me as a vessel in the records, and the date circled in red is the date when I received the parcel. He's been after me since the beginning. Vessel. Let's just check all these things. The document next to the device says beta-type consciousness transmission device. It can enhance brainwaves, interrupt other people's consciousness, and eventually infuse self-consciousness onto a receptor controlling that person. This seems to be an unfinished product still under testing. If Noah and the Doctor had succeeded in perfecting this machine, they would be able to control absolutely anyone, human, robot, it wouldn't matter. Okay, new file, let's grab that. Got 2 more to get. Okay, so this equipment just arrived from Dr. Edward's Spark, but on a much grander scale. It's named the Consciousness Transmission Device, later seized by Noah. Theoretically, this equipment seems to have reversed the receiving function of Spark, combined with forbidden consciousness transferring technology to convey the user's thoughts on or brainwaves to a specific receiver. Based on Dr. Edward's materials, if completed, this equipment can transfer the user's consciousness to another body for a body-swapping effect. This technique is reminiscent of the immortality technology that Sky City may be secretly developing. However, the current phase of research shows that when the receiver of the transmission device is a human being, only the user's memory can be transmitted to the brain because of the obstacle of the human's natural personality. In order to avoid the personality of the organic being, Dr. Edward used a robot as a receiver to break through the defenses of the electronic brain by combining spark and nanofluid in an attempt to bring his wife's consciousness into a robot's body. But at this time, it's only possible to control the robot remotely. If the strange half-finished product were developed further, it could likely form an army. Is this a surprise? Okay, so just before we get them out, I just want to have a quick look over here at some of the other bits and pieces that we've got. This is Dr. Edward's diary. Okay, the weirdest thing happened today. I found a bird-faced man in the sewer near the clinic. He was weak, near death, severe wounds, infections and genetic diseases ate away at his body. Huddled in that sewage, he might have died at any moment, but he didn't even ask me for help. Instead, the masked face said, "You need me." And he was right. He can help me cure Luna. This Noah has accumulated a vast knowledge of chemistry and biology, and most importantly, he possesses the kind of madness that goes hand in hand with using long-band technologies. I saved him as much as I can, and in return the bird-faced man has guided me step by step to resurrect my Luna. I didn't want to hurt those robots, but, well, I had no choice. I failed to transfer Luna's thoughts into the original subjects. Only the memories made it into the subjects. Luna's personality was not transplanted successfully. Today we had a breakthrough. That monster is truly a genius. By using spark and nanoliquid, we managed to actually control robots. Nobody will believe it. We used a consciousness transmission device to remotely send signal waves and transmit consciousness into the robot bodies. Although it's not perfect yet, I can only currently control these robots remotely. More work needed to save Luna. Consciousness transmission device is a brainwave amplifying and transmitting device based on spark, which transfers the user's consciousness to another receiver. When the receiver is human, only the user's memory can be transmitted because of the block from the special personality that is unique to human beings. I'm working day and night now, and always that monster is there at my shoulder. At this stage, consciousness transmission into mechanical receivers is under development. Obstacles in the research. The user of the transmission device can only project part of its consciousness onto the mechanical receiver, just enough to initiate a kind of remote control, but this is not enough. Failure. But although the test subject experiment failed, I improved that consciousness transmission device. Luna, you will soon return to me with a mechanical body. I haven't told the monster about this, he is just using me, and the robots controlled by Spark seem to have gone beyond my control too. I have a plan. Once the experiment is over, I will take you away from this country to an unknown island. Let that monster go to hell. Doesn't seem to have worked though. That looks like the body. This robot, from the wounds on the body, was probably dressed up as the Noah I attacked earlier. Where is that man? Wait, I remember this robot. Yes, Angela, the missing waitress from the Fantasy Jellyfish. I was way too drunk to even remember taking that job. Why her? Where is the real Noah? The wave fluctuation from her is the same as the bird-faced man we saw earlier. The nanoliquid must be controlling her and repairing her wounded body gradually. I have to stop it now. I wouldn't waste your time. Once this equipment starts running, it seems it cannot be stopped. In order to prevent accidents, the robot is locked in the machine. That bastard. He only uses innocent people. Let's get Charles out first. Maybe he knows a way to stop the device. Okay, I will get that. Crowbar gives me a lever long enough to, and a fulcrum on which to place it, and I shall move the world. You may need a tool like this. Yeah, so that's probably what we're going to need to get Charles out, so I did need to come this way anyway. Okay, Charles, let's do it. There we go. Yeah, to tap that one, not hold it. I was just testing. I'm a little concerned though. I think, do we trust Charles? That's the thing. Whew, well, you're not controlled anymore. What is this place? Who are you? Don't be afraid, little girl. I've already temporarily suspended the nanofluid's control of you, and I'll give you a good cleaning up when we get back to my workshop. Thank God you're here, Charles. Her name was Angela. She's been under control since being kidnapped by the doctor. She was even dressed up as Noah earlier. Detective, I'm completely shocked by this affair. This was the work of Edward and that Noah guy. Once I checked the sample you gave me, I knew it was Edward who made it. He's very talented when it comes to nanorobots. I couldn't imagine after so many years, I couldn't imagine him making such a terrifying thing. Hurry up, that spooky doctor, if he comes back... Don't worry, Angela, the doctor is not going to return. What, did you, chat with him? No, it was Noah, or rather, Angela. But this is not important anymore. Doc Edward is gone. He wasn't like this in the beginning. He did it all for Luna. He was used by that guy because of his love for Luna. Angela, please, can you tell us anything that could help us find Noah? Who is Noah? I don't know. I'm so confused right now. I feel like I had the longest dream. I did awful things in the dream, even though I didn't want to. Those humans or robots were all... Easy, Rex. Let her calm down first. She was just freed from the nanofluid's control. Well, in that case, you and I should go back to the lab, Charles. There's some kind of giant life support tank up there, and I want to crack it open. Oh no, that was not Noah, that was... Let's go, I'll show you. Okay, oh, need a drink after this. Luna. Yes, the real Luna. Poor thing. I should have guessed. No one could recover from such a horrible genetic disease. It was only last night that I discovered Edward had been maintaining Luna's broken body using this life support equipment. He was planning to transfer his wife's consciousness into a new body using Noah's technology. However, Luna has been tortured spiritually and physically. Charles, why are you here? And you, the vessel? You know me? Why the hell do you know anything about me? All this is because of you. Please stop Edward. He is lost in too deep. Yeah, let's just be truthful. He's gone. Noah killed Edward. I warned him. You can't trust that person. This is for the best. At least, no more innocent lives will be lost. Charles, please turn this equipment off. I'm in so much pain. I should have died a long time ago, instead of living like a monster here like this. Luna, I've known you for so many years. You and Edward were my best friends. What should I do? Friend, tell me, if you were me, what would you do? You gotta turn it off. You have to turn it off. I will end her pain. She's been through too much. Thank you, Detective. Luna will be free from the pain. Okay, hold on. Let's just check the old files here. So Edward and his wife Luna had already come to the area before it was integrated by the king. The unique academic temperament of the couple drew Charles's attention. In that interaction, it was learned that Dr. Edward and his wife, both originally professors and lecturers at the university, had to hide out in the Underbridge district because of some of their technological developments had attracted some attention. With Charles's recommendation and help, Edward opened a clinic that accepted both human and robot patients. It was not easy in the beginning, but the clinic quickly gained trust and recognition because of the doctor's skills and sense of responsibility. However, Luna developed a genetic condition shortly afterwards. Edward told others it was just a mildly chronic disease, but since then Luna has disappeared from the public eye. After years of failure to find a cure, Edward began trying some banned technologies, and the clinic with previously saved many lives became the source of test subjects. In one of the test subject delivery, Edward came across the wounded Noah. The two devils, with different intentions, began working together. After disappearing for years, Luna reappeared at Edward's clinic one day, seeming to have recovered from a chronic illness. She looked the same as before, which was a cause for concern. Okay. Luna will be free, which is the best result. Detective, Are you alright? You look like you're in pretty bad shape. I'm not hurt, but Noah's hallucinations have been influencing me this whole time. I feel more and more strange. Hallucinations? Can someone without an implanted device be influenced too? You only have half an electronic brain, don't you? I can tell you about that. Angela, are you feeling better? Have you remembered anything? When I was controlled by the, what did you call it, nanofluid, I still had some hold on my own consciousness, so I know something about their plan. All this was done to get you here, beginning when I delivered the parcel to you. They have another machine, but it isn't here, a machine that was designed just for you. Yes, I can remember easier now. From the moment you first touch the device on the parcel, each touch pulls you deeper and deeper into the hallucinations, and each hallucination was designed specifically to synchronize your brainwaves to that machine. According to what they said, if the synchronization is allowed to finish, your own consciousness will be erased, and your body will become the vessel for Noah? Ha! That's ridiculous. All this was done for my broken body? Ah, your body is very special. Looks like you are not aware of what your body can do. Your body is something people dream to have. According to Angela, you must stop entering the hallucinations. If you are robbed of your body, then who knows what Noah will do. Noah. Every day he is allowed to walk free on this planet. More people will be deceived and hurt. I can't let this continue. So you made up your mind. If you're this determined to beat him, then there must be a way. After I was captured, Edward shared a lot of research about consciousness transmission. Now I reckon that consciousness transmission device can work both ways. Charles, what are you getting at? When you are dragged into the hallucinations, you are connected with that equipment. Or you are connected with the person who is controlling that equipment. Ha! And if your will is strong enough, you might be able to influence the consciousness of that person instead. You mean, I can alter the hallucinations? Yes, but it won't be easy. You better think it through before meeting Noah. I don't know who this Noah is, but that doctor took that elevator deep down below, deeper than I've ever been. Hiding even deeper underground. That's where my final battle is. Okay. We need to finish Noah. Let's do this. Let's go and speak to her. Oh, what are you doing here? Me. I need some air after being stuck in that badge for so long. But Detective Dumbass, watch out, okay? To me it seems like everything is a big trap designed for you by whoever this Noah character is. Are you really going to walk right into it? Of course I am. I will run him down, springing whatever trap he set along the way. Oh, damn. Skip that, I didn't mean to. Thanks for your advice, but now I'm not interested in Electrode State. Damn, I wish I could see what that said. Okay, so where exactly are we going to go? I guess go down the stairs. Let's just chat to these people. I'm sorry, Mr. Detective, I hurt you, but it was not of my own will. Never mind, I'm used to being hurt by beautiful women. Your friend Braden will be thrilled to know you're still alive. Braden? Who's that? Maybe I haven't got all my memories back yet. That worries me. How will you deal with research? You can't fall into the wrong hands. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. This nanofluid was originally developed for good purposes, even if that good purpose was forgotten along the way. About that consciousness transmission device, when you find Noah, please just destroy it. Are you comfortable with what you're about to do? Yep. Okay, so I don't think there's anything else here, is there? Okay, I guess we... what's the... Okay. The elevator will take me to Noah, but there is no turning back. Ready to go? Yep. Let's do it. Noah, I'm coming to rough you up one last time. Although we told you it may be possible to fight against the hallucinations, it will be extremely difficult. Think it through. Oh man. Don't worry about me, Charles. I've done this before. Now you take Angela and leave as quickly as possible. The Captain Ramrod here knows the way out. Thank you. I'll see you back on the surface, Detective. Be careful, Detective Dumbass. Come back alive. You have to take me back to the Destiny Fire. Such sweet words from an AI. Maybe I'll try and survive after all.